Have a good day.
All right, YouTube, this is the Great Simulator here. As you see, we had just picked up our load. This load picked up out of Lebanon, Indiana, going over to Annandale, New Jersey. It is 720 miles altogether. I had to deadhead like 28 miles, 28 miles north, I believe, and then 690 miles east. So it's due for tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will definitely be close to New Jersey later tonight, probably around like 8, 9, maybe 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to knock out at least 550, 600 of those miles so that, you know, when the next day does come, which is my birthday, by the way, you know, I won't only have to drive like an hour, hour and a half maybe. So I had a little shorty this morning that I had pick up at 7 in the morning. That went from, where was it? That went from Muncie, Indiana, down to Indianapolis. That was 68 miles, paid out $140. This load was 720 miles and it paid out $650. Now, of course, you know, I get my 60% split or whatnot. So yeah, everything's going all right. Now, that load, now the last video I put out where, you know, that where I arrived at 5:15 in the morning and didn't get picked up until 3 hours later. So, story about that. I get about 20 minutes down the road. Now, before that, when I was at the shipper, you know, I always ask, you know, the person load me up, hey, is that it? You know, and the guy said, yeah, that's all that's going to fit in your van. I should have thought of something right then and there. But I'm like, nah, you know, whatever. So I get about 15 miles, 20 minutes down the road on the highway. Dispatch calls me. Tells me to immediately pull over. They billed that wrong, or they billed my load wrong, and they believe I wasn't even supposed to be picking up from there. So I was like, all right. Pulled over, waited like 5 minutes. Calls me back and said, yes, sir, I apologize. We weren't even supposed to pick up that load, and we weren't even supposed to go to that place. So, had to go all the way back, drop the load off, give them the paperwork. They told me that it was supposed to be a tractor trailer that I was supposed to be grabbing at. So I was like, all right. So they're supposed to pay me as if I dropped that load off because I was already loaded. So we're going to see how that turns out because, you know, that's here nor there. It's money that I don't have yet, so I'm not sweating it. I mean, I am, because it was about $150, you know, plus the extra miles. So it's like $200. So I'm going to be on them about that. But so then that happened. I was about maybe 2 hours late dropping, you know, dealing with all that. And then I had the whole day to myself, you know, because I had to, you know, deliver that little short run at 7 in the morning when I had to pick it up. Dropped that off, shot straight up to Lebanon, picked this load up I got now, going all the way to New Jersey. Probably going to be stopping off at Eaton, Ohio, at the Pilot there for a little break, probably fill up. grab me something to eat. Like I said, I plan to get somewhere, probably in Pennsylvania, if not New Jersey, by tonight, so that I don't have to, you know, travel too much. You know, I mean, it's all about strategy, you know. Like, if I know I haven't run that long, you know, I want to complete the bulk of it in the first day, because the problem is, I wouldn't want to say I have a 700-mile run. I would not want to only travel 350 miles. Yeah, you know, travel 350 miles now. You know, I'll probably, you know, be there by like, I don't know, 6 hours maybe. Which would be from, you know, 9:30 in the morning to be like 3:30 or so. Yeah, granted, you know, I don't know who would do that, but you get there at 3:30, that's fine. But then what happens, your drop off is at 10, now you gotta get up at like 2, 3 in the morning and travel throughout the night. I don't want to do that. That's just not me. So I'm going to avoid that as much as possible and knock all the daylight driving I can out. By the time I start getting nightfall, I should be at least in Pennsylvania somewhere traveling. So that's the plan. I'm going to be going through Dayton, Columbus, obviously like Zanesville, just south of Pittsburgh, and then, you know, through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and then all the way to Annandale. I was hoping I was just a little bit closer to Atlantic City. I would have tried out one of their casinos, but, you know, it's all good. You know, I'm trying to hurry to get back out of there because New Jersey is not hot. Not hot for freight, not when it comes to this company. So I'm trying to hurry to get out of there. You know, I deliver on Thursday, so I still got, you know, that day, that morning, Friday, the weekend if I get anything, and then Monday. So, you know, it's shaping to be a good week, depending on if they're going to pay me for that mishap or not. But if not, it's still going to be a decent week. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that, you know, make this quick video and all. I'll take a little break here before I start back out. Let's see, like I just been ripping and running like all day. Well, all morning. And I'm hungry. And talking about that pilot in Daleville, Indiana. Not the one with the subway or whatever it is, but the one that ain't got nothing. That had to be the worst place to ever go to. I mean, they didn't... I walked in there and thought I was going to get something to eat that night. Whether it was salad, something, fruit, something. They didn't have nothing. They had the little hot dog, little hot roller, nothing on there. You went in there, you smelled like it was there. Nothing was there. The little cooler they had where you're supposed to put your little cold stuff, you know, your yogurts, your salads, your sandwiches. They had 2 little measly ass sandwiches. Turkey sandwiches. I was almost convinced to buy it. I said, no, I didn't want it. They barely had any apples, and they had some bananas. So I'm like, man, had to go against my little diet and ended up going across the street to McDonald's. I was mad at myself, but I should have just went down to the other pilot and went to the subway. You know, at least I could have got something a little bit more healthier, but the reason I didn't do it is because they had less parking spaces. You know, when I go on my pilot app, I see how many truck parking spaces they have, because I figure if they got a lot of those spaces, they got to have a big parking lot. You know, so, you know, I'm kind of biting myself in the ass about that, but, you know, kicking myself in the ass, but it's all good though. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on this road, go over here to New Jersey, hopefully get a load out Thursday, taking me back west. So I'm not sitting in New Jersey all the way to Monday. I hope I'm not sitting all the way there to Monday. I shouldn't be, but I don't want to deadhead from a not so good area, or not deadhead, but I don't want to get a load offer from a not so good area to an even worse area like Boston. So, you know, I'm hoping to come back west. I hope to go back into Ohio, you know, back into like, you know, Toledo, or even if I go back towards my house or something, you know, I just don't want to be stuck out there. So I'm gonna go ahead in this video. You already see I'm loaded. You know, I'm ready to rock and roll here. You know, it's gonna be a nice day today. I'm trying to go ahead and knock all these daytime driving hours out. Grab me a salad from somewhere. Make up for eating at McDonald's. But, you know, this is the great simulator. If you haven't already, you know, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, folks, you know what to do. Take care, be safe, and I will catch you next time.